Hello and welcome to Puzzlers Anonymous. My name is Kevin and I'm a puzzle addict, and I'm doing something new for this channel today. I'm going to be doing a Puzzmo Run. So I have shown some things on Puzzmo before. I've done the crossword when I do my mini maxi thing, but I have a new challenge for myself this month of April. So to back it up, I had a really good score on Puzzmo the other day. Puzzmo's fun because it gives you scores on what you do, and then it also puts you on the leaderboard. And I had a day where my score was really good. I don't normally work towards having a good score for reasons that I will explain as the video goes on, but I happened to do really well on one. So I was showing it to some people, I put it on Instagram and all that, and then someone was asking about this leaderboard, and they said, "Is that score just for today?" And I said, yes. But then I realized as I was looking for their answer, there is this thing of the best monthly score. So here we have the daily score. Here you have if you just to the top 3 games. Here's the best score for day of the week. The best I've ever done on a Tuesday is 27,000, which is inconceivable to me, as you'll see, because I'm going to get like 10,000 today. But then this one is it totals up for the whole month. So I got the idea of I want to take the month of April and do Puzzmo every single day, make sure I complete it. That's not something I normally do. Usually I just kind of play around with it, but April I'm going to challenge myself to complete the 5 main puzzles, which are the ones that count for the daily score, every day, and then just kind of see. I want to see on a consistent level how I can compare to other people. You can see my current score, 1,327. I have not done today's yet. I've only done yesterday's. This is April 2nd. So I think it's a little low because some people have 2 days and I have 1. But my hope is that I will be in the top 1,000 as this month goes on. But who knows? I mean, that's how I do when I'm doing really well. Like the really good day that I had the other day, I think I ended the day at like 130, and that's like really, really good for me. So I would hope, 600, 700, 800, anywhere in that area would be pretty solid for me. I think the thing that's been revealed to me is on getting these scores is that I'm a pretty good puzzler. I'm consistently very high on crosswords, but these sickos at the top are on a whole nother level. So yeah, I'll get into it. The crossword is pretty straightforward. I did just open up a different day that I haven't done before, just to give you an idea. But yeah, with the March 20th crossword, a crossword's a crossword. I mean, you'll see they try to do kind of more fun clues, but it's still a crossword. So because I'm going for a high score, I am going to try to speed run this one, so I probably won't talk a lot when I'm doing it, but we'll see. I'll do the thing where I mumble the clues as I go. All right, this one, the title is Wrong and Right. That's going to give us a theme. We have one long answer in there, so let's see how it goes. Numbers for crunches, probably data. Pieces of POVs, don't know. Instrument played by Sota and Yo-Yo Ma, cello. Christo Patton, don't know. Spiky haired Sanrio character whose name comes from Japanese words. And the symbols used to describe wrong answer. I don't know. Good job, goalie. Don't know. Hardly so last year. Eats away at Nas, maybe. Shooting east and side of the line. Watch me baby while I walk out the door. I don't know. We're doing poorly. Threw in no sliced cellar in some malls. It's like a pizza food court. I don't know. Shade of yellow. Wow, this is really going poorly. Well, we're gonna try moo for the cow pasture sound. Maybe responsive understanding. It might be IC. Animal shelter resident, perhaps. Let's say stray. Defer as an agenda item is table. Tells tales that aren't true. Let's go with lies. And those all look like answers there. Anyone that ever wants Bugs Bunny is Doc. TLS primate is an ape. Number on business card is telephone. Ignore the script. Say it's gonna be ad lib. Drink in a fast food combo. Soda. Polishes some text. Edits. Sings like Al Fitzgerald. Scats maybe. Lawyers. ABA. Rank in many martial arts. I don't know. What to say for your mama or your llama according to book titles. Don't know. Screw up. Don't know. Do you want to build a snowman? Yawn and doozy party guest. Let's say boars. Pop on a phone screen. Signer, Jonathan Adler, especially don't know. University address is edu. Take home net. That's probably net. Twist on a Sazerac is a zest. Heavy rock, metal. So this is gonna be bad. Oh no, bad bats Maru. I actually knew that guy. Hardly so last year would be recent. Eats away at is erodes. Still, it's probably strut, right? If it's talking about walking out the door, there's probably strut. I don't know that song. Through in is added. Sabaro is the pizza seller at the mall. This is canary yellow to finish it off. Alert is pop up on the screen and decor. All right, we got it. 224. That felt like it was not great, but everyone's doing the same puzzle. And like I said, I'm consistently pretty high in crosswords, so we'll scroll down and see my score. Maybe it'll be pretty good. A few that I kind of... Yeah, Batsmaru. Spiky-haired Senryu character whose name comes from Japanese words for X and O, symbols used to signify wrong and right answers. I love Batsmaru. I don't know anything about the Hello Kitty lore. I just, like, in high school, somehow one of us had, like, a Batsmaru sticker, and he looked angry and he said, "I will cause you pain with these fists," and it became, like, an inside joke among me and my friends. Okay, let's do 2 clues in this puzzle. Some of the dichotomy of my musical taste. The one for cello and the one for strut. 80s pop. Cool. Batsmaru's birthday is April Fool's Day, but they did other stuff for April Fool's Day, so that's why they have this. Okay, I am at the top. It's not showing a rank, but I am near the top. So, as predicted, Crosser was a good start for me. Hooray. Next, I'm going to do the flip art because it's easy. So flip art is one that I definitely don't do for scores because, I don't know. What I really do like about Puzzmo is there's different ways to solve a puzzle. The main thing that tends to get you points is going really, really fast, but there's all sorts of methods. So what flip art is doing here is there's these pieces you can rotate. Anywhere where there's the 4 dots are the rotation points, and you're trying to get them to all fit without overlapping. What I really like to do, my preferred method of playing, is trying to do perfect rotations, so you don't do any more rotations than you need to do. So I'm more focused on playing it right without playing it fast, and as you'll see when I do this one for March 20th, that's going to get me a pretty low score because speed is what is valued in flip art. So this one I can see is out of the box, so I'm going to rotate it to make it fit. I know it can't fit there because it's out of the box. I know it can't fit there because it has to fit there, so it's going to be there. So I know that yellow is in the right place. Same thing here with blue. I know I have to rotate it because it's outside there. Can't go there, can't go there. It's going to have to go there. So now is where it gets trickier. We need to find something to fill this space. It's not going to be that because that's at full reach. So I think this guy is going to rotate 3 times to fit there. That's good so far. Here's where it gets tricky. Let's try... That was a mistake. I messed it up. That one was already the only place it could fit. So this actually has to change. So pink goes there. So I'm already not going to get perfect. And that is okay. Gosh, I'm doing a really bad job. This is the only place this can fit. I'm not explaining this well, but whatever. Okay, so then that has to go there. That goes there. So this was a bad run anyways because I had too many rotations. But you also see very low score because I took a long time. I was up there for least rotations, but I always want to get the perfect minimum amount of rotations. But hey, there's a lot of people grouped here down in the 5th percentile. But yeah, what this really values is speed. It's like the earlier a click is, the more points that click gets. That's going to end up being true for all these. So for this month, when I'm trying to see my score on Puzzmo, I am not going to be thinking smart. I'm going to be clicking as fast as possible to get things into place. Let's see how it goes. All right, we know that has to change. Maybe try that. Ooh, this is actually like a really tough one. Hey, not too bad. 10 seconds. Hey, that actually got me really high. I don't know what's happening with the stats where it's not actually showing the rank, but I'm pretty high. And that's, you know, it's my new best, but I don't even know what my rank is. Maybe the leaderboard will show. High score, 113. Oh! So that actually was perfect rotations. Wow. I think I get bonus points for that. Yeah, because my daily score is at 7,000, so this is going to be a good day for me. I'm in 96 for fastest win, 113 for highest score. You would think those two would be the same, but again, like clicks that happen in the beginning get you more points. That's how they differentiate. And I still got perfect on that. Okay, we're set up to do really well today because, yeah, I got that extra points for that. Now, the issue is those are my two best games. Now we have to get to the ones that I'm not as good at. So, quad shift. This is normally word shift, but they're kind of playing with it. Yesterday for April Fool's Day, they had only 3 really tall columns. This one over here looks more like a normal. Oh, that's actually the plus one. So this is, never mind. That is the bonus one. That's the fun one. This one over here on the right is the one that we're doing. So what you're doing here is you are trying to line up words and create them from here. And, it's just get words and submit them. And, I thought Regal will work. And then you put it in there, and then you go until you get them. So if you look on the right, there's core words and additional words. So there's going to be, because the tallest column here is 5 letters, that means there's going to be 5 words. And this puzzle was made based off those 5 words. And some of the letters repeated. You can see the 5th column is only 3 letters, but there's still like 5 words that put it up that it's based off of. There's other words that you can find, but those are the main ones. I was going to put lates, but that's not actually a word. Sally is a word. Rally. See, I can't even find the core. But typically I try to find the core words first, which there's no real science to it, but it's, it tends to be realer words, not like weird words. Just ones that seem like a puzzle would be based off of, but there's no real way to tell what they are except for like trial and error. That's always what I'm usually going for, but if we're going for points, which is what I'm doing this time, what type shift values, just like flip art, just like the crossword, is solving as fast as possible. So I am going to just be cranking through to get these words as much as possible. What you can do with type shift is you can figure out all the words beforehand. I'm not going to do that. I kind of accidentally did it today. As I'm looking at this, I see booth is a word and I see dress is a word, so I'm going to put those in right away, and I'm going to be pretty close to being done. But that's just because I've been talking about this whole time. I'm not going to play that way for the whole month. I'm not trying to maximize my score. Like I'm trying to get as high of a score as possible while still being fair. And I know within the rules of Puzzmo, they allow you to look at them, otherwise they would censor this. But it doesn't feel of the spirit to me to figure out those words. Here I figured out 2 words while I was talking to you. That's an advantage, but I'm not even trying to figure out the third one right now. But this should be pretty quick because I know 2 words already. So here we go. Let's put in booth right away. Let's put in dress right away. Now we need to find something with S-H-U. Gosh, maybe they won't all work together. Shoes would work. Shoot would work. Now let's see if we can get the U and M. Drums will work. Cool. Interestingly enough, none of those were the core words. But I did do very fast. So I'm looking at a high score right now. Don't get too excited. I'm not going to end up too high up on there because there's one more coming that is what it's really all about, and it's truly my worst one. Moving up, the top is 24,000. I'm not going to catch that by any means, but 10,000 on those 3 is pretty solid. Okay, really bad chess. I'm going to do really bad chess next. This one I don't think is based on time, so I should be fine, but just in case, just so you know, It is chess, but the pieces are messed around. So yeah, I think this only counts the number of moves you have. Scoring. Your score based on the number of moves. Try to win in the lowest number of moves. Yeah, there is a time element on this, but the score is just based on number of moves. So what that means is, seems pretty straightforward. That was one move. Yes. This is a second move. There we go. Now there's two things that happen. So let's say I really didn't like that move. You can undo just your most recent move. If you do that, it still counts. So I was at 2 moves. Now I'm going to do this move again. I'm at 3 moves. I don't like it. I'm going to do it. I'm still at 3 moves, so keep doing that. Or you can restart the board, which I often find myself doing. If I restart the board, I'm still at 3 moves. So undos, restarts, those still count toward my total moves in this. So the thing with really bad chess is I am pretty bad at it. I don't fully understand the chess strategy. The idea of really bad chess originally is to kind of teach you in some ways how to be better at it. That can only go so far because obviously this is a bizarre setup, but it kind of just helps you learn the move sets better for these pieces. So I don't know. Maybe this month of consistently doing it every day will help me get better at it, but I doubt it. So from having played a lot, even though I don't understand chess a lot, I understand that bishops are motherfuckers. I hate the bishops. They're just like, they always are causing trouble. So it's like almost always when the other team has a bishop, they're going to like start by going for your bishop, and I hate it. So I always try to start with like those and just knocks them out. Now what I'm worried is going to happen is this guy's going to go for here, which is going to open up the queens. So I'm kind of going to play a little defensively here. I'm going to actually just put my knight here because that'll help block that bishop when he goes. But again, see, that's the move they're going for. I knew they would. So I'll put that there. But yeah, I knew part of it would have been to get the queen out. That's fine. Another thing I try to do in this is I just play defensively. Yeah, that's fine. You can have them, because you know what? Oh, I see what they did there, because they want, then they're going to come for my queen. But you know what? That's fine. They have 2 queens, I have 4 queens, so let's play an attrition game here. Take my queen. Do it. That's fine, because now I have your queen, and that feels great. Okay. Ooh, they kind of knew. I mean, they knew I was going to go for that there, but I can still take it. Who cares? Or is there a way I can take? So this is tricky, because now they got that queen there. I would love to kill it. This would be a good move too. Take out a bishop. It's only taken out a pawn, but it would still just gets me up in their area. And, okay. What are they looking at here? What are they trying to do with that? If they go there, I can get it. If they go, yeah, who knows? I just want to take out this bishop. I don't see any major threats from that queen, so let's do it. Probably should have known they'd pull some tomfoolery like that. At least, I can get 2 pawns out of the way. Really, a lot of times when I'm playing this, I'm just playing like, just take out one piece at a time and just see what happens. But yeah, I mean, if I go here, the knight or the rook is going to take it. If I go here, the rook is going to take it. I guess I could move him. So that's taken by the knight. That's taken by the knight. This is taken by a bishop. Yeah, I kind of fell into that. But whatever. I'll take the pawn and just, then they have to do something. Buys me some time. never know what to do with knights. That seems to be how they get me. Like, I can't go here because the knight will take it. Same thing there. This would at least be somewhere. And then I'm just moving my queen out so I can start being dangerous. Yeah, I knew they'd do something like that. That's okay. I can go here. Now if they move back, I can still take. I was not thinking about that. Whatever. But I can take that. Oh, who cares? It's just a bishop. Just move it back where it was. Now, if they go for it, I can get them with the bishop. Okay, that isn't what happened, but I can do that. Take a knight. Sometimes they'll do stuff like that, where like when they're kind of out of moves, they'll just start attacking. So really, I should be going for the king right now. But I get so caught up in just like, it's really just, I just react and play the attrition game, and it's kind of dumb on my part, but it's how I play really bad chess. I've said all along, I'm not that good at it. I will hopefully learn by playing more this month. Take my bishop, or that. It should be easier to get a checkmate than this, right? I have him in the corner. 26 moves. Hey, that's actually pretty high. Pretty high for pieces lost. You know, 75th percentile for score, which is the main thing I'm going on. So not high in the grand scheme of things, but high for me. So yeah, fewest moves, 122nd. Fastest win, 273. High score, also 122nd. So yeah, we're all, like everyone who had 14 moves is tied at 3468. Everyone who has, how many moves did I make? 26 moves is at 3012. So yeah, I mean, I only missed out on 400 points by doing double the moves. Not too bad. But none of that really matters. I'm at 13,000, which is pretty good. But the thing that really matters for Puzzmo is Spell Tower, the game that I'm the worst at. And the reason it matters is, like, look at these scores. I did really well in the crossword, and I have 4,000. I did really well in flip art. I have 3,000. I did okay in really bad chess. I got 3,000. Look at, here you can see people's stats from the other days. Verulian got the highest scoring word in Spell Tower yesterday, 4,000. 1 point in this game is worth more than any of these other games that I played. Highest score in there was 6,000. And there was also a weird one yesterday because of April Fool's Day. So it's pretty consistent to see a 10,000 point game from the super users in Spell Tower. I mean, you can see here, I'm at 13,000. The best person today is at 24,000. And like, I did pretty well on most of these puzzles. Like, there's not, you know, I definitely could have done better, but a lot of these, you know, I'm in, you know, 100th place, 200th place. I'm not that far from the winner. Like a crossword, yeah, here we go. I'm at 163. The highest is 300 points ahead of me. So the difference between the, you know, the top person and everyone else is Spell Tower. And I am bad at Spell Tower. So this is part of why I expect to stay in this kind of like, you know, 600 to 1,000 range is what I'm shooting for as like my dream, because I'm not going to be that good at Spell Tower. I can get better at Spell Tower, but I don't know. It's going to be what it's going to be. So I'm going to show you once again the old one to give you an idea, but basically you are trying to spell words in here and then they clear out space. So, I mean, even looking at this, I see rasp, that's one. You can see there's this empty tile next to R. If you make words next to the empty tiles, that will clear them. If you make a word that is 5 letters or more, it'll clear the space around them. I see latte here. No, because that doesn't even work. I'm not going to find one, but hopefully I'll find some when I'm doing it. There's also these starred ones, which give you multipliers. These pink ones that are uncommon ones, they will like clear out a level. So like if I made a word with J, it would clear out everything on here. So both clearing words with the 5s and with the rare tiles is kind of a it's a double-edged sword, because if you're getting rid of letters, then that's less letters to use for getting points, but then you also get points if you clear the whole page. So you get points if you get down just to 2 rows, and you get points if you clear the whole thing. So I think for me, who's not great at making long words, that's sort of my goal. But yeah, this one is not based on time. It's based on tiles and bonuses and such, so how long of words you can get. So let's try it. So yeah, definitely my main strategy when trying to get points on this is to do multipliers. If you can get a word that uses both 2 of the 3 stars in there, you are cooking, but I don't really know how to do that. I think also a good strategy person on this would be lining up like, okay, if I make this word, the next one will fall down, and I'll do that. But that's also not how my brain works. What I do like to do, I see a word that I could possibly do. No. So I'm thinking I could do exacting. If I could get this L out of here, I can do X-A-C-T-I-N-G. But I need to get that E there, but I'd have to get the L out. Oh, that might actually, no. Because if I did like a lot, that's going to bring the E down. Then the A and C are too high, so then I need to do one other, like, 1-letter word in here. But I can't just do one, because then it's going to go over. And so that's the thing. Like, things that look like good things are not actually. But I do like to like check for common prefixes that I can build a word off. So anti does not exist. ing does exist because the exacting, as we saw. So we could do acting at least, and that's going to give us 300. It's not bad. I really wish I could get exacting to work. Yeah, I need that down 1. But then I also need other ones down more. What can I get with this S? I could do SLI. Slip is not much. Slice, no. Is there a plural that I could build off of it? I see that, like that K there. Or I could do SK. Skill does not work. SKE. Nope. SCAL. Scales. Is there anything better than scales? That's, 258 times 2, which if I had done exacting, that would have been 300. So, it's pretty good. Scald, we can't get. Slaw. Slat. Okay, so I think scales is going to be our best word here. So then you can see what I mean with the 5-letter words and more, where the ones around it seem to dip, which that gets us closer to possibly clearing the board, which can't complain about that. So what next? I can do zip, and that's going to clear out more letters for us, but I don't know, those are kind of common letters. I think it might be useful to try to chip off the top. If I see words near the top and I'm looking to, clear stuff out, that could help us. Noted is not a word. Node is, but then that's going to kind of strand those other words. Very close to, we could do shooed, not shod, shooed, because of 110, and that's clearing that whole one. So it's, kind of getting us there for a word clear. It's an option. We can do spin here, not there. thinking up here because I want to clear out these blocks. So these are little words, but working on the board clear. It's something. That top area is a little tricky. Okay, let's see what I can get. I can get timer over here. I'm sure there's better ones, but I don't know. Something that works. What can I get with a U down there? O-U. Yeah, it's kind of too many vowels around there. I think I need to clear some stuff up. So let's try S-T-A-R. I wish I could do starry, but no. Fox would clear a whole line. And I forget, you do get points for using, like, it's like Scrabble. The letters like that are worth more. So I wish I could get crazy with, I have C-R-I-Z-Y, but not C-R-A-Z-Y. So yeah, maybe I'll just do zip, get those Z points, and it is clearing letters again. Is there any, I can get joins. It's 160 points. That's pretty good. Again, we're cranking down. Oh, I really want to do something with that A so I can clear that box there. We can do crass. And that would clear all those. It's going to strand these over on the right, which might have been a mistake. I can get barn. It's still going to leave. No, ire is one. So I'm not going to clear this because you can't do two-letter words. So we're not going to get the full clear, but we have a pretty good chance of getting down to 2. I still really haven't done anything that would allow me to use that that U. If I do E's here, that's going to get the L down. Oh, I can almost do, hey, lose something. I wanted to get loud, but hey, it's something. I didn't even realize that one. Then if I get act, oh, we're still 1 short. So I didn't get the bonus points from that or any of that. 1,482. This is what I'm talking about. This is going to be the thing that is going to hold me off from being a Puzzmo champion. But hey, I got all 5, so I can see my daily score now. See what that does to my monthly score. Yeah, not a good score. Like I said, I'm bad at this. I did pretty good for best altogether, where I had one worth 516, and that was pretty high up. / longest word. My time was kind of in the middle, but yeah, my score was pretty low. This is a weak spot for me. Still, 408th place for score, so I don't know. Maybe there's just not a lot of people doing this. So this has not really updated my April score. It's still showing, like, that's my score from yesterday. Yeah, sometimes the leaderboard is weird because it's also not showing where I rank on this. Oh, there we go. 294. Maybe just a little refresher will do it too. So on the day, I am at a 294. That is not too bad. And then for the monthly score, I'm at 289. That's a lot better than I expected. I might. That was an accidental click. I might actually end up being higher than I think on the monthly score because I don't think a lot of people do every puzzle every day. So that's just going to be like thinning people out, where, you know, if not a lot of people are doing the whole month, that increases the chance of being up there. But yeah, that's my Puzzmo Run. I'm going to be doing this every day in April. I'm not going to be publishing every day in April, but I'll probably do a few, whether it's just updating you on my progress when I'm doing crossword videos, or just, you know, maybe halfway through the month I'll do another one. And that these other puzzles, these are all experimental ones, so I'm not doing them for the run, but they're pretty neat. Cube clear is maybe something I will start doing this year or this month. It's supposed to help you get better at Spell Tower, because the difference between this and Spell Tower is you see this undo and reset button up there. So yeah, let's do greens, and yeah, it's got the same rules as Spell Tower where it's clearing it out. But here your goal is not to get the biggest word, it's to clear everything out. R Herdur is not a word. Let's just do rut, because I'm in a rut when I do a spell tower. So if I did that and I decided I didn't like it, I can click on greens back here and I can rewind it to where I was. So it gives you a chance to kind of practice and undo, which you can't do in spell tower. So yeah, I probably won't do this in videos, but I will do it myself just to get better at this, to see if I can. Oh, maybe I will clear this. Yeah, but then here's where it gets tricky, because I didn't set up for this at all. Yeah, there's nothing there. So if I were to just say I'm done here, it would give me a score, and it would say, oh, look at all these beautiful words you made. And you would see I'm pretty... How did I get 0 points? Oh, because I didn't clear it? I think you have to actually clear it to score it all. I don't know. Or maybe the stats are broken. Doesn't matter, because I'm not going to... This one doesn't count for my points. That would just be a way to get me even better at spell tower, and by even better, I mean good at all. Then there's always like a bonus puzzle, which is another one of an existing one. So here it's, type shift, but with only 4, doing a more vertical one. And then word bind is a fun one. So here you have 2 words, and you have to make as many words you can, but going in order. So my unease, which I had before, actually wouldn't work here. Neither does unearth, because the TH I wanted are after the R. Sheath I could do, that's kind of a cheat because it's in that, but whatever. Heater works. And you can see, so they kind of have a set of like, these are the words you should be getting. And once you get 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 words, you can be done. But the idea is to get more than that. So if I put heat-in in here, you'll see, okay, it's still just in 7. I can't count. If I got words with more than 7 letters, I would get bonuses for that. If I ended up having all these words and none of them were 7 letters, or a few of them were less than 7 letters, then I would get a lower score. But this is actually one that I like quite a bit. But also, again, doesn't work for what we're doing for this video. So there you go. Thanks for watching. Hopefully this was interesting. If it is more boring than my just straight up crossword videos, that's fine, because I'm not going to do this a lot. Okay, bye.